Hey, this is Auntie Fee about the facts. And it looks like there was a possible retaliation for either Slim 400 or Draco the Ruler. And it was an ambush at a house party in Inglewood in the middle of the night, early morning. I think 4 people has since passed away and 1 is recovering. This is horrible. And I think they said the one that's recovering has admitted to being gang related. So this is definitely a ambush, possible retaliation. Let's listen. They said this one was so bad that the mayor had to speak out. So this is probably the worst shooting ambush since back in the day. You know, when the gang war was heavily active. So let's listen.
An update from the mayor, and unfortunately this sad story just got even worse. We have learned that a 4th person has now died. That means 5 people were shot, 4 people died. That 4th person died en route to the hospital after being taken from this at home earlier this morning. But I want to go ahead and show you some video from the scene as we just moved a couple blocks away to get that update from the mayor. But all of this started at about 1:30 this morning. That's when investigators got that first call of shots being fired at a home here on Park Avenue. When they arrived, we were told by the Los Angeles County Fire Department that 3 people were already dead. 2 were taken to the hospital. As I mentioned, we have now learned that 1 of those 2 taken to the hospital did not survive. As for the victims, I am told that 2 of the people who died are female, 2 are male, and then that 5th person that was taken to the hospital that did survive is also a male, and they are expected to survive this shooting. I don't have any age ranges at this time, just we know that they were all adults, but looking from the family members and the age of the parents, I would estimate that they are very young adults, based on the family who had gathered there at the scene earlier this morning. Right now, we don't have a lot of information about what caused this, but the mayor did say that there were multiple weapons used in this shooting, including at least 1 assault rifle, as well as at least 1 handgun. They say the surviving victim has admitted to being gang affiliated. He may have been the target of this shooting. That is unclear at this time, but of course, that does not mean that the others who were shot inside had anything to do with that.
So multiple weapons, including an assault rifle, probably Giselle, you know, and gang related. What do we expect? And assault rifles, they've made it easy for us to kill each other. And we just falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
Now, we don't have a lot of information about what caused this, but the mayor did say that there were multiple weapons used in this shooting, including at least 1 assault rifle, as well as at least 1 handgun. They say the surviving victim has admitted to being gang affiliated. He may have been the target of this shooting. That is unclear at this time, but of course, that does not mean that the others who were shot inside had anything to do with that, but that he is calling it, in fact, an ambush, that there was a party going on at this house, and for whatever reason, more than 1 shooter came into that home and simply opened fire, as I mentioned, shooting 5 people, killing 4 of them. The mayor called it the largest number of shooting victims injured in this city since the 1990s.
You know, I think about this when I hear a crime like this anywhere, in New York, in Los Angeles, in Santa Monica, in Culver City. These are sociopathic killers that have to be sequestered from society.
Mayor says it's time for him to go. It's time to get him out of his city. Y'all doing it like that? Y'all killing folk like that? Yeah, it's time for y'all to go. Yeah, well, they made bad choices.